All right, buckle up. Here's the 2012 inches breakdown. Yeah, the one with John Cusack, but with a little more heart and a lot less Wikipedia. So, before 2012 rolled around, every doomsday preacher and their grandma was convinced the world was gonna end. You know, Mayan calendar, apocalypse memes everywhere, the whole shebang. Scientists? They weren't buying it, but the panic got so out of hand, even the brainiacs had to start poking around just to shut everyone up. By 2009, America and India decided to play secret agents together, launching some hush-hush mission to save the world. Leaders got wind of it, and soon enough, these huge arcs started going up in China. Think Noah, but with more steel and less divine intervention. India was doing its thing too, prepping bunkers near Haridwar for the chosen few. And by chosen few, I mean people who either had the cash, the brains, or the connections. Regular folks? Yeah, good luck. Enter Jackson Curtis, our main man. He's a writer, divorced, pretty much your classic struggling dad trope. Takes his kids on a camping trip, only to find their favorite spot looking like a scene from Fallout. Dried up and dead. Then he bumps into this wild-eyed conspiracy dude broadcasting the end of the world from his Radio Shack. The guy starts ranting about the Earth's crust going haywire because of solar flares and all that jazz. Honestly, Jackson's not buying it. Can you blame him? But then, stuff starts getting weird. Earthquakes, strange noises, the whole 9 yards. Suddenly, Louisiana looks like a blender full of buildings and highway chunks. Absolute chaos. Jackson grabs his kids, races back to their mom, who's now with some other dude, and drags everyone to the airport just as California decides to take a permanent dip in the Pacific. They barely escape by the skin of their teeth. On the run, Jackson spills the beans about the arcs and mysterious maps to his ex. They rush to Yellowstone to find the crazy radio guy and snag a map showing where the arcs are hiding. Meanwhile, over in DC, there's this geologist, Adrian Helmsley, who figures out the planet's basically toast. He tells the president, who goes on TV and basically says, "Sorry folks, we're screwed. Go hug your loved ones." Global freakout ensues. Adrian's dad, total jazz legend, calls for one last teary goodbye before a tsunami wipes out his ship. Hits hard. Back with Jackson, turns out his billionaire boss is one of the VIPs with an ARC ticket. Pulling some serious strings, the guy gets Jackson and his fam on a private jet to China. Of course, they crash in the Himalayas because nothing in this movie is easy. Chinese soldiers scoop them up, perks of knowing rich people, and they make it to the ARC facility. Except, plot twist, they're not on the list. Some young techie who knows Jackson helps sneak them in. Outside, things are getting ugly. Crowds begging, guards panicking, you get the idea. Adrian, the geologist, gets all sappy, makes a speech about not being heartless, and convinces the bigwigs to open